Morning. Morning. What's the agenda today?
Some crabgrass preventer, fertilizer.
Good to get back out on the lawns again, huh?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts? Can we get Sean's morning thoughts?
Ask me later.
I won't see you later. You'll be dethatching. Did you have a little bit of a catastrophe yesterday?
No.
So today, spreading dimension. See how it goes today. It's gonna be pretty windy out, so usually if it gets too windy, we'll call it quits, just because then you don't get an even spread. But yeah, we're spreading some granular today. So we've been out for 2 days now. The first day we went out is kind of, I mean, we planned on doing a full route, but what actually happened, grounds were too soft in town, so we just did a couple country yards because we got a lot of rain. And we just had a lot of problems. That's kind of what happens on the first day. You get a lot of, work out a lot of kinks, and so we had a few problems with my sprayer and Derek's. So yeah, our first day, it's kind of a fluke, but yesterday we hammered quite a few lawns out. Sorry we didn't get footage of that, guys. We were kind of just, you know, worried about everything working good, but now we're in the swing of things. We'll get some footage for you guys, get you out on some lawns, kind of see what's going on. But for now, this is kind of how we load these pallets in the morning. Bring the forklift up to the truck, have a couple guys just load it on a pallet. We were gonna put a door in the side of the box truck this winter, but we just didn't have enough time.
It's right there.
So you could just drive your forklift
Put it wherever you want it to.
pallet right into the box truck. So that'll probably be a next year thing.
Specific.
But get some bags loaded and head on out to a yard. How was band practice last night?
I don't know if they practice that much or not.
Did you sleep? Were you getting pissed off?
No.
Yeah.
That was long gone. That all got washed away from me.
Your sleep?
No,
Spit it out!
the anxiety mode all got washed away in the afternoon yesterday, so I was pretty calm actually. They burnt it out in me. So I was calm the rest of the night.
So you're gonna be anxious today then?
No.
Alright guys, before we start on the lawns, so this is what our invoice basically is. So you put the customer's name there. We have a number so they can pay online. Date, start and end time, lawn size. Then these are the products that we, you know, would check off for what we sprayed. So like right now we're doing a granular crabgrass preventer, so we check that box. Then you just got some notes for the customer, and then the applicator that did it, and then total cost. So some people prepay, other people, yeah. So that's on our app. Rip the 2 pages off. We keep the pink slips for just if the Department of Ag ever, you know, audited us. We just got to have those in case something happened to show what we put down. So then you put them in an envelope, and then when I do the lawn, I put them on their door. But like right here, I got, you know, 5 of them written down. So we're in a development right now where, you know, you got 5-6 houses all right next to each other. So instead of doing a yard, coming back to the truck, writing on another invoice, I'll write all the invoices out right now, and then just save some time. And then for our signs, so we have to have a sign in every yard. Here's our signs. You basically just put the next day that you can remove the sign. So you do that. Here's our stakes. That's kind of our little setup. But yeah, that's kind of how we go about the paperwork side of it for invoicing customers. So we'll get on to the lawns now. from like this tire track to this tire track. I don't know if you can see that well, but essentially between passes you want to be about 5 feet. So when I'm spreading in this pass, I want to be spreading basically back to this tire track. So like if you measure it off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm essentially damn near perfect on these passes. That way you get equal coverage, because if you are too heavy or too light, you'll get what's called striping, and then it'll be like darker green in on a line, and yeah, just doesn't look good. So you want to be equal passes. And then right now I'm not worrying about the boom. I do have chemical in this just to spray the edges of the driveway, because that's kind of where we're noticing you get less coverage on the granulars. So we're hoping crabgrass will be less around the areas this year. But right there's my speed. So when I'm driving, I'm watching that, making sure that's at 5 miles an hour. Here's to open my hopper to let it spray. And then here's the spinner. So if you see down there, I can stop it to really get it going. Like that. So that controls that spinner. And then here's my sprayers. Don't really got to worry about that right now. But yeah, that's kind of how we are fertilizing. Do the border pass first, and then yeah, just go back and forth following tire tracks. Sometimes it's harder to get perfect coverage on town yards just because it's so tight, but country yards it's a lot easier. So when we get a country route together, I'll show you a little bit more on going long passes and stuff like that. But just wanted to show you guys kind of how we're doing this fertilizing stuff. So thing we got to do, so like on a corner property like this where the road, you know, splits, we have to put actually 2 signs. So we'll put one on, you know, each side. So we'll put one there and then one over by the driveway on the other road. Just another regulation we got to follow. We also blow off driveways if we get granular on them. Otherwise, on this application, you're usually fine because it ain't gonna stain it because there ain't a lot of nitrogen in it. But like on our big fertilizing in the summer where there's more nitrogen, then we really have to blow off the driveways so they don't stain, especially on concrete, turn like green and just, yeah. Take care of our customers. Well, I got the lawns done, but I had to come here back to the shop because this wire broke off. This for the electric motors we got on these. So we put these aftermarket motors like so on a regular sprayer like this. It's got springs and you got to manually pull it in and out. So it's kind of annoying when you, every yard you get to, you got to get off, push it in and out. So we bought these, so they're manual. You just push this button and they automatically go in and out. But what happens with fertilizer and stuff is after a while, it kind of just corrodes everything and breaks it off. So I had to, this was stuck halfway open when it broke off. So I was like angling out like this. And actually I could probably show you because it's stuck where it was. So that's how it was stuck. So when I'm, you know, going to spray along a driveway, you can't spray like that and just getting into gates and stuff. So I just decided I'll come back to the shop, do a quick wire fix on it. Yeah, as you can see, it gets pretty corroded in there, but I'll cut some of this wire off, splice it in, and then luckily Derek ordered a couple more of those switches. Not exactly where he put them, not exactly sure where he put them, but we'll find them. So with the power of a little YouTube magic, we'll have this fixed in no time. And just like that, should be fixed. Try her out quick. There we go. Now we can get back to work. Stuff's a little dusty down here too. So like powdery. So I actually just got done with my route that I was, what was on my list. But with it being so nice out, we just like to keep going. I mean, add more to the list because in the springtime, the biggest problem is we get so many windy days that whenever it's nice out, we gotta go. Now the only problem is with this application we're doing, we can only put so many bags of fertilizer in the truck, and this application uses quite a bit of fertilizer. It's 4 pounds per 1,000 square feet, so you go through quite a bit of bags in a day. But yeah, today we're gonna keep going, try and knock as many off the list as possible. You know, when you have over 500 customers and you got to try and, you know, get these done before the ground temp gets to a certain temperature, you just got to go. And that's what we're going to do. So. Did get all my in-town stuff done. It's just getting too windy now. I did have one or two out in the country that I have on my list, but yeah, it's pretty windy in town. If it's windy in town, you definitely know it's going to be windy out there. And the thing with wind is if it's too windy, like if it gets to, you know, 12 miles an hour or more, the fertilizer will start blowing to the way the wind is, and then it'll create uneven coverage. So we're gonna head back to the shop and wrap it up for the day. But usually on a good day in town you could probably do almost 40, and then probably 15 or so out in the country. But anyways, guys, we're gonna probably wrap this video up here. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed a little ride along, kind of how the fertilizing side of the business works. Like I said, maybe get some more footage of us out on some bigger lawns. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.